Do you want to know what's inside my bag? Come on, let's literally dive in. Hello lovely brides and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for joining me. I provide a weekly dose of wedding planning goodness for the stylish bride. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll be notified every week when a new video lands. So this week I am talking about my emergency kit bag that I have with me on a wedding day. This is not any ordinary bag. This is Narnia, basically. I mean, full on Narnia. You open it up, you get lost. Luckily I'm organised and things are in their own places. This seems to be a topic that piques interest with brides, wedding planners, wannabe wedding planners or new wedding planners. They want to know what you're taking on a wedding day to make sure that you are covered for every eventuality. So first things first, I break my bag down into two parts. One to help the bride, the bridal party, the groom, the ushers and so forth, and the guests. The other part of my kit is pretty much my production kit, stays with me the whole time, and it is to make sure that I am covered for all eventualities in terms of set, design, style, just a load of stuff. I mean, anyone looking in my bag may wonder why some of those things are in there, but you can never be too prepared if you ask me. So let's break it down. When I have my kit bag, they are connected, but they are kind of in two bags and I can separate them, okay? And the top bit of the bag is where I keep all the stuff for the bridal party and that, which means that I can take it off and I can give it to the bridal party. Now, little side note here, don't leave your kit bag unattended. And I mean the bridal party kit bag, because I mean, my brides, they are lovely, they are trustworthy, they are amazing, okay? But there's always, and I don't mean this against the bridesmaids because I love the bridesmaids, and they're always well-meaning and they're just trying to be prepared. But they do have a little nose in the old kit bag. Take a couple of grips, Kirby grips for later. Take a couple of mints, take a couple of tissues, pop them in their bag so they can be super prepared. And I mean, you know me, clearly with my kit bag, I love super preparedness. That's now a word, by the way. But it also messes up my Narnia. My kit ends up in like pieces and is an absolute mess. And it usually ends up a bit empty. So just be wary when you're taking your kit bag on site to just don't leave it completely unattended for like the whole day, okay? Just a thought. Do actually inside that kit bag have little bags as well, because sometimes if a couple haven't perhaps thought about it, which is fine because it's not always done, I'll actually put them in the ladies' bathroom so guests can actually help themselves. It depends what you want to do. So I have a little side bag in the small bag. Are we with me? You lost? You with me? You with me? That can be used by anybody, and that's got like breath mints in it and a little bit of spray deodorant and so forth, and I'm going to go into it in a little bit more detail for you. The second part of my bag, as I mentioned, is my production bag, and that stays with me for the whole day and has got all my hammers and standing knives and extension leads and so forth. We're going to go into it. So let's dive in first of all to the bridal section of the bag. Here we go. So typically, coming to film this video, it is currently January, for those of you catching up at any time, anywhere. And therefore, it's not really wedding season. We're just ramping up into weddings now. My kit bag is not fully replenished. Maybe I should have done that before I recorded the video. It's not bad, but there are some top-ups needed. Anyway, I've got a couple of the bags on my lap. I'm going to try not to make the camera wobble whilst I film this, so you can get an idea of what I'm carrying in the bridal bag. Okay, so first of all, so I have the bridal bag and then I have little bags inside. So I've just pulled out the little bags inside. Okay. One of them is like the gift bag. One of them is the guest bag. So first of all, that you might find this one a bit weird, but I have tights in case a guest makes a run in her tights. I go for medium to large because, you know, I'm actually like a medium because I've got long legs. and I just think there's probably going to be less likely to be small people, and I'm not carrying every size under the sun, but there we go. Tights, 15 denier, nude. Okay, crash. Right, in this bag we have, this is kind of like my first aid kit that I've put together. So we have plasters, we have wipes, we have bug spray, cooling bug spray, we have paracetamol. Need to make sure that this is in date. Make sure it's in date before you start your season. I've also got ibuprofen. Obviously, just need to be careful when carrying those sorts of things around with you and making sure they're in date. I'm just going to plonk this on the floor, bear with. I'm back. This one. Okay, so this has got Tic Tacs, face wipes, men's spray deodorant. Nobody wants to be sharing deodorant that actually goes into your armpits, people, okay? So make sure it is spray. I know that is not good for the asthmatics, me being one. My husband is banned from using spray in the house, but yeah, nobody needs to be sharing their armpit germs, okay? So spray. Hand gel. Not have enough fingers for this. Ladies spray. What's this? Wipes. Handy wipes. Nail files. Very important, ladies. If we get a snag, we just want to make sure that we can get rid of that. Hairspray. Oh, now I'm on my microphone. Nail varnish, because you never know if you are going to get a run in those tights. That is there to deal with that. Lip balm. I don't have enough hands. Lip balm, 2. 1 for each toilet. What else is in here? And some ladies' sanitary items. Right, and I just need to... Oh, no. Oh, no, we're fine. I thought I lost my microphone. I don't actually know how I got this in here in the first place. So there you go. That's my kind of bridal party bit. I seem to be missing bobby pins and hairpins, probably because all those bridesmaids took them. I'm joking, girls. I'm joking. Okay, so let's move on to the production side of my kit. Okay, production. Here we go. Okay, so I have pulled out most of the production stuff from my kit. I think I've decided I'm also going to I am going to write down the contents of my bag in the comments below as well, just so you can visually see it, as in visually written. Don't know what this is. So first of all, a hammer. You never know. You might need to take out nails. You might need to hammer stuff up. I mean, I don't suggest you start going around with the hammer hammering things up. Check with your venue. Handy thing to have, a tape measure. Very handy. I have 2 of these in my kit bag. They're not both bright orange, okay? This is like not easily hidden, but it's handy. This is super, super long, and I have a non-super long one in black. This was an absolute lifesaver at a wedding in 2018, I believe, where the venue forgot that it had been agreed that they would turn off their sound limiter for a particular type of music, which was actually part of a ceremony for an Iranian wedding. For an Iranian tradition, and they didn't turn it off, and we lost all the power, and the only thing to do was to plug it in somewhere else. So I had to run and get this. Luckily I had it, so I saved the day. I'm just saying. Okay, here's a little bit more on the old toolkit side of things. So, you know, I randomly have rope. I have some screwdrivers. And I have to say this has not been tidied up post-season. Stanley knife. I have batteries in here. They're all a bit loose. It's just like a random bag. I like bags in my bag. I'm actually changing my bag. I will link the bag I plan on buying like basically next week. I'm really excited. I found a new one. Yeah, I'll link it for you. I have done a lot of looking and it looks amazing. So I'll link it. So then I don't actually have to have 25 bags in a bag, but I will have the bridal separation bag. How many times can you say bag? I have adapters and lots of different like cables. And I have white ribbon, and usually ribbon that matches the client's wedding as well, and sometimes some battery powered fairy lights which are in here. And oh my gosh, hang on, these need replenishing actually. I have these bad boys. These are the most used item, hence why I've literally got 2 left in my bag. I have them in green, in black, and like a white clear colour and in different lengths, you have to have cable ties. They're not particularly environmentally friendly, which hurts my heart a little bit, but they are a quick fix. Right, and then I have another bag. Let me tell you, another one. Like I said, this all goes in my bag, but I'm getting a new bag. So this is all my things to attach things to. So I've got lots of different size command strips, which are the lifesaver of hanging anything. I have glue dots. I have drawing pins. I have more batteries. I have florist tape. I have some random coloured pins, which I'm not quite sure why they're in there. More batteries, electrical tape in different colours and thicknesses, bulldog clips, more cable ties. That's the clear kind of white I was talking about. What else have we got? Velcro, like Velcro dots kind of thing. More bulldog clips, sellotape, that's Gorilla Tape. More bulldog clips, massive bulldog clip, safety pins. I think you get the idea. I thought I had duct tape as well. So I also have tea lights in my bag, usually some plain white like long candles. I have a dishcloth, I have a roll of bin bags, I have a tea towel, I have envelopes. Oh, and I have another box. Okay, so in this one, I have more of the stationery type items. So I have the sellotape. I actually have a calligraphy pen. So I went on a course to learn some basic calligraphy. I am not amazing at it at all, but I can do it. You will be surprised. I think at every wedding I have done, I have had to use this because there has been a random extra guest that has just arrived at the wedding and I've had to make a place name for them, or a place name has gone missing, or I don't know, there's so many different reasons. So anyway, I usually have this sort of paper on me, or just little place name cards. Ta-da! I will write those up on the fly, and I have elastic bands. Oh, they've gone crunchy. Weird. I have lighters. I have several of these, and highlighters, which don't really get used that often. I have a torch, string. I have lots of string. That's not really relevant. Pritt stick, super glue, scissors. I have fabric scissors. I have these scissors. I also have like pruning shears, just in case. The florists usually have that, but you know, like to be prepared for all options. I have pegs. I have a mini sewing kit. So in my mini sewing kit, I have a soft tape measure. I have nude and neutral colours, and at the start of wedding season, I like to try and make sure that a white and a nude are pre-threaded, just to make life easy in case we really do need to use them. I haven't had to before, but you know, this one's great. It's got like a thumb thing in it, a threader, some buttons, spare buttons. It's great. I have my ink for my calligraphy pen. I have a stapler, loads of random ribbon. I have white chalk, always handy to use on a white dress, perhaps, if there's a stain, like just little stains. Let's not start drawing on wedding dresses, people. See, white chalk and a hanging heart that's just fallen out. More safety pins, another pair of scissors. I literally have quite a lot of stuff, it seems. But I don't feel like I've been on a wedding where I thought, oh no, I wish I had, because I've usually got it, which is kind of the key really, isn't it? I really can't do this box back up. So we've gone through the Narnia. It was a bit chaotic. I hope you stayed with me. And like I say, I'm going to write it all down below for you as well. It was quite fun to do because it's a bit different to the usual videos, isn't it? I just want to say that if you're a bride watching this, please do not have a heart attack and feel that you need to bring your honeymoon suitcase filled with a production kit on site for your wedding day for the what ifs, because you do not need to do that. I do it because I'm a wedding planner. It's my job to cover all eventualities, to be over prepared, and I just love being super organised. So you do not need to do that. I've got a blog as well on this topic. I will link that below for you as well, and it kind of just states that. You can read it in a bit more depth and hopefully realise what you would take as a bride. And, you know, don't start packing hammers in your handbag. It's just not necessary. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I've had a bit of a laugh making it, to be honest. It's made me think that maybe I should start trying a couple of different videos. Give this video a like if you did like it, and comment below and let me know if you would like some more fun videos of me showing you things instead of just sat here talking to you about logistics, because I did enjoy it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you have subscribed if you haven't already, and I will see you next week. See you later.